sun meditation. Keys to ESP, my friends. Lots could be said here about sun gazing, about aligning that frequency. I mean, if you want to level up, this is levels up. Quantum leaps, my friends. I just want to hit on one point in this video that I found tremendously important and impactful. We can go into a lot more. I want to go into the spine, what the ancient Egyptians thought of it, and Ra, right? And then the staff of Hermes. We can go into all this. I just want to hit on one point, and that is transcending your current pathway of breath with identifying and breathing as the sun. Let's go into it. Okay. Imagine the field around you, the full circle, my friends. Okay. That point right here, this is the symbol of the sun. That point right there is the center of your spine. If you're right where your ribs connect, right here, straight to the back, the center of your spine right there, right? That is the source of all of your being, okay? That is the raw life force too, okay? That is at the center of your aura and is the pump. The sun. Basically what we got to do is we got to connect our breath to it. Like, go watch my Master Key to ESP video. That's a pretty good one. Got a really good response there, so I just want to keep uploading just little keys like that. Basically what you do is put your awareness straight at the center of that spine, right? And then breath one, breathe in fully and deeply, right? Like looking at the light or putting the sun in your vision so you have like a reference point. Basically what we're doing is on the inhale, we're intensifying, we're pulling in, okay? So we inhale and we just put all of our focus right here in our back, right? And we imagine that the earth, like the earth energy and the sun energy are getting sucked down into that point, right? They're getting sucked there. We just bring our awareness there, right? And then on the exhale, it comes out. That's level one. Level two of it is going straight. So like, I just go straight to the full picture, but some people are gonna need to establish the flows up and down, the two-way, right? But basically what this whole technique is, breathe in and put all your awareness to the very edges of the circle. And breathe as a pulsing ball of light, okay? Breathe as the sun, as if the sun slowly pulsed instead of just shone brightly, okay? The shining brightly is level 3. We'll get there. So basically what we do, everyone try this. This is a tremendous technique. Center yourself. Center yourself, meaning release everything. Release all judgments. Release all sensations, and especially reaction to pain, pleasure, discomfort, all of that shit. Any reaction, any judgment, any expectation ruins your ability to do ESP because it locks you into the sensory experience instead of the conscious observer looking at it and manipulating it, okay? Do not judge. Do not react. Simply, passively observe. I'm going to have to make a video on passive observation, pure perception, because that is the key to all. But my friends, basically what you want to do is breathe as the sun. When you inhale, imagine that you are just this buzzing energetic ball, like the sun, completely full, completely round, bright and brilliance, right? You see how you kind of have to squint when you look towards the sun? Imagine, like, when you close your eyes and you breathe in, imagine you're no longer squinting, right? You're just allowing it to flood through your head and all over your aura, right? And then on the exhale, it is not about releasing things from the bubble that we built from the pulse. In fact, it is about shining light across the world. You see, my friends, the sun is a twofold operation. It's the master of transmutation. It is alchemy at its finest. This is why the sons of fire always seek the light, right? The children of the sun of the morning star, all this stuff from all the different texts on all the scripture. It's all referring to the sun. And why? It's because the sun is the purified state of you in the physical, in the manifest, right? It's a reflection of what we can't see. Basically, on the ethereal plane, we are like the sun, but we're dirty, we're clogged up. And that twofold operation is not one, okay? Basically, things are stagnant and not flowing. The sun, let me show you how this shit works. Maybe, this is just my understanding of it, but the sun, once breathed in everything without a single judgment, feeling all darkness and feeling all the light, okay? Feeling all of it and allowing all of it to go into the core. And then it breathed out. And it allowed all things to continue to come through, right? And allowed that light to be transmuted and shine across the world. So essentially, my friends, you can think about it as this. You start as a little guy right here, right? And then you breathe in. When you breathe in, you expand. Bigger guy. Okay? You expand because you're pulling in all without judgment, just all of it, right to the core. And on that first breath out, right, try to maintain the expansion and allow all things in here to shine outward, meaning bring all of your awareness to the realm around you, right? And just completely allow with pure perception, without any judgment and pure transmutation of all that's in here, in this swirling cocktail of all different energies, right? You allow all of it to get sucked through the core and back out. So it's going to be a two-way flow because we're going to make the inside like the outside and the outside like the inside. Therefore, making the two into one, making it a single light source, transmuting all, right? That was some deep level symbolism for you and creation story, but I hope that understanding will help you as you develop your own sun meditation, my friends. I do every single time. If the sun is shining, you better believe I'm out here doing sun meditation. And it's not just sun gazing. It's not just like looking at light, and it's not just like imagining. Like, there's so many different techniques we could do. Like, we go into like just like allowing thyself to be, and then perceiving that energy and allowing your vibration to seek nearer to it, to align with it, to resonate closer to that harmonic, right? There's so many different techniques. And as you progress in ESP, extrasensory perception, as you progress in your frequency, right, more techniques are opened up to you, which you must discover through your own ingenuity, creativity, and inner guidance, my friends. Like, it would literally take 1,500 videos for like each little stage of progression, right? So I'm just trying to give you guys some things like this is a guiding stone right here. Breathe as the sun, right? And what this does, I should have mentioned this right away. Well, anybody who stayed this long. My friends, if you want to rewire your neural pathways on how you breathe, to rewire the neural pathways, so basically when we breathe, we are deformed. Basically, the soul is not breathing fully. The spirit is not fully, the breath is not full, right? It's partial because the soul and the breath is twisted. Basically, we have energetic blocks. We're not full in awareness. We're not full in presence, right? We have energetic blocks. We're not fully here. And these energetic blocks, we do not understand. We do not know. So, to basically transcend your neural pathways and how you breathe, instead of, you do it two ways. You can see, okay, where am I constantly blocked up? Where do I have pain in the body, right? And then try to put your breath into there and like access the secrets to basically releasing thyself from that vibrational bondage, right? And therefore accessing other layers of breath and light. But if You go straight to the highest source, my friends. This is the key to all. This is the key to all, right? Instead of, oh, you go to the gym every day and you get on a diet and that's how you get the body you want, right? Nah. You change your values, you change the source, you change your identity and what your standards are, and then the body that you want manifests, right? This is transcendence of how you breathe right now, straight to the highest state, right? Grab the keys, my friends. Breathe fully, breathe as the sun. And the final thing I want to leave you guys with, the highest level I want to drop right here, is that where we talked about the sun. I only discussed the first breath the sun took. The second breath changes all. Okay? Because the second breath is when it went from a pulsing sensation to a single sensation. When it is transmuting simultaneously, both in and out. Right? When the yogis talk about basically the nadis in the body, right? That go up and down the spine. When you can make the positive, the yang and the yin, right? The downward flow and the upward flow, right? The twin staff, the twin snakes of Hermes, right? When you make the two into one, allow both to move simultaneously, right? Therefore, basically, you transcend breath. This gets into deep stuff about like esotericism. Look into the true teachings of Yeshua or Jesus. There's a really good documentary out on YouTube. I'll tell you more about that. But basically, what you want to try to do is once you... So you're not expanded fully right now. You're right there. Okay. When you take a full breath, right? Bring your awareness all the way out to the edges of what you can perceive, right? And then breathe through that and breathe and push it outward, right? It's the signs of compression, pressurization, and depressurization, right? But when you depressurize, when you exhale, right? When you pushed out the realms, when you compressed all this light that's just vibrating, energetic all the way around you, right? When you exhale, imagine that you were still inhaling. Basically, watch... It is breathing through your imagination, right? Which, over time, when the keys are delivered and levels are reached, right? That imagination starts to actually manifest as you just realize the next level, right? This is my video, How to Breathe, number 3, Advanced ESP. That's a very advanced video. It kind of gave a better explanation of what goes on here. But it's about making the two into one. When instead of having to breathe to energize yourself with prana, in fact, you are breathing the light breath. You are breathing on the ethereal realm, therefore pulling in prana, pulling in light, and shining brilliantly at all times. In the Bible, in esotericism, when it says you have donned the garments of fire, the garments of the spirit, right? And you cast off the garments of the flesh, this is what it's talking about. So, let me know if you guys like that. Anyway, I know I got a really good reaction from most of my ESP content, so I think I'm going to start just dropping keys like this, because like I said, I could do this every single day for a whole year and not cover all the different techniques we get into. Anyway, let me know your experience, what you like, and hit that like and share button, my friends. Get this to somebody else. And if you want to see me collaborate with somebody else out here, help a brother out and hook me up with one of your other favorite YouTubers. Recommend me. Hopefully I can start getting a little more engagement community-wise, but breathe deep, my friends.